Once again, many thanks to our friends here at the Neutaconkanut Hill Conservancy. We always sit. So if you're ever going down into Patuxent Village where they have the Gatsby Day celebration and all that, there was a village there. And then the village of Meshipog, which is where my people are from. And it said that my Aunt Naomi came up here at the behest of Canonicus. And that was because the chiefs from the villages were complaining that the colonists were in their territories. And he stood here and he looked over from this point right here and put his arms out like this and said, Roger Williams, you can use that space over there. From here to here, they say, and then they gave the boundaries. From the falls at Patuxent to the hill of Neutaconkanut to the town of Meshipog. And that was why Roger Williams settled over in the land of Meshesek, which is where the Roger Williams National Memorial is. So when you're talking about this particular site right here, you're really sitting on the space that was actually the beginning of the settlement of Providence, which turned into this lovely state of Rhode Island that we all enjoy so much today. So you're literally sitting on a piece of history right here as we share these stories, and that should be celebrated and honored. And that's why we really appreciate our good friends from the Neutaconkanut Hill Conservancy for taking care of this space and keeping that heritage alive so that we can be here to share these stories with you. So with that being said, all right. So we're doing, usually you see us with drums, but what you may not know is before there was any drums, particularly the big powwow drums and the hand drums, here in the East we played sticks and log drums and things of that nature. So being that we are the Eastern Medicine Singers, we've been trying to bring back some of the even older traditions. So I brought my sticks today, and we're going to sing a couple of songs, and hopefully you enjoy them while we share them. Hey, Niski Tampawag. Hey, Niski Tampawag. Wonigen Ki Tampo Cut. We kwe wampayo. Hey, way oh, hey. Hey, way oh, hey. Way high, way oh, hey. Way high, way oh, hey. Way Niski Tampowa. Hey, Niski Tampowa. Wonigen Ki Tampo Cut. We kwe wampayo. Hey, way oh, hey. Hey, way oh, hey. Way high, way oh, hey. Way high, way oh, hey.
Hey, Niski Tampoa.
Hey, Niski Tampawag. Wonigen Ki Tampo Cut. We kwe wampayo. Hey, way oh, hey. Hey, way oh, hey. Way high, way oh, hey. Way high, way oh, hey.
The meaning of that song is that many tribes come, gather together to listen to dance and to learn. So that's what that song really means.
So maybe the whole nation comes into beings. And at the end of the day, they're going to make that succotash. And I'm going to tell you, succotash was a healing food. It helps you get rid of all that stuff, protein, so you can pass it, and then your body will start dilating vegetables. And the vegetable at that time changed from certain vegetables, like we have corn, beans, and squash. So that changed everything. Before you had white corn was different than the green corn. Green corn heals. It's like the best Brillo ever in your stomach. And it helps you pass all the protein out, right? And then the beans give you back the protein that you lost. And the squash, something about squash and pumpkin, they didn't eat the pumpkin. What they used to do, they used to dig a hole in the ground, cut the pumpkin, clean it out, wrap it with leaves, and stick it in the ground and bury it while it was cooking. So that was our first bowl. And that's how you have today, you know, skillets. Now you got a top because they learned from the pumpkin. And then we put it in the ground, cover it over, and when it's done, the succotash was right there. They take all the dry meat that you've been saving. Today they call it what? Jerky, right? So either it's beef, fish, or some other meat, maybe chicken, and they will eat it together. And that smoked flavor, blend with the onions, wild onions. Oh man, it's the best. And I learned how to make that succotash. It's called 1600 succotash. I'm a chef. I cook it. So I'm gonna sing one of the door songs.
Gotta get your feet moving on this
And the young kids used to do this. It's called a door song. Yup, hop, ho, ya de yo, ya de yo, ya de yo, hop, ho, ya de yo, ya de yo, ya de yo, ho, away na yup, ho. Hey-ya, we-ya, we-ya, hey-yo, hey-ya, we-yo, we-ya, hey-yo, we-ha, we-yo, we-ha, we-yo, ho, 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 hey, 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 ha, we-yo, we-ha, we-yo, we-ha, we-yo, hey, yeah, we-yo, we-yo, ya, we-yo, we-ha, we-yo. Way how we yo, way how we yo, ho 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 ho, hey 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 how we yo, way how we yo, way how we yo. You do Robin song?
smoke dance song.
All right, well, this is my favorite, and you see, I know there's a dance maybe
Smoke dance.
around the corner. We used to copy. Anybody knows how to do the Charleston? Remember the Charleston long ago? Well, that was a dance where they used to go like this. Well, we made it kind of fancy and we call it the smoke dance. And it's a little fast. It's a yup hop ha da da yo da da yo da da yo ho away na yup ha. Yahweh yo, Yahweh yo, ho, and yup ho, and you gotta end in a fashion, you know. So you see a lot of people right now in the East. That's a big contest. You go up into the Iroquois people, and they have big contests, and when that's done, usually the succotash is ready. You know, it takes all day to pick. And they shuck the corn, they let it float, the beans are done, and all the meat's ready, and it's delicious.
All right, it's my turn. I'm going to tell you a story about how the bear and the chipmunk didn't get along too well, and the chipmunk got his stripes. Long time ago, when the world was young, the animals could talk to each other. And Bear was a very, very grumpy animal. And Chipmunk knew it. And Chipmunk was mischievous, and he always messed with Bear. "Roar!" said Bear. "Chipmunk, why don't you leave me alone?" And Chipmunk says, "Brother Bear, I am your friend. I have come here to entertain you." "I don't want to be entertained," said Bear. "I want to be left alone." Well, Chipmunk, seeing that Bear was very grumpy, decided to have a contest with Bear. And he said to Bear, "I bet you the sun rises tomorrow." And Bear says, "I bet you it don't." And Chipmunk says, "Oh, yes, it does. It will rise tomorrow." And Bear says, "I'm bigger than you, I'm heavier than you, and I'm louder than you. The sun is not going to rise tomorrow." "Well, we'll see about that," said Chipmunk. "Chipmunk, leave me alone," said Bear. "I want to be left alone with peace and quiet." "Oh, come on, Bear. Come on, Brother Bear. You can do it, you can do it. We'll have this contest and it will be over." So Chipmunk said to Bear, "We'll go up to the highest mountain, and when the dusk is just about done and the sun starts to rise—" "It won't rise tomorrow," said Bear. "We shall see." So the next morning, Bear and Chipmunk went up to the highest mountain, and they sat there in the dark. And all of a sudden, it started to get light. And Bear said, "I told you the sun wasn't going to rise today." And all of a sudden, the sun rose higher and higher. And Bear went, "Roar! Chipmunk, I'm so mad at you." And Chipmunk went to run because he knew he was in trouble with Bear. And as he ran, Bear snatched him back. And when he did, he scratched his back all the way down. And Chipmunk went, "Oh, Bear, what did you do? What did you do? You scratched my back, and now I have these marks on it. Oh, my beautiful fur. It will never be the same again." And Bear said, "It serves you right for teasing me all the time." And from that day on, Chipmunk always has 3 stripes on his back because of what he did to Brother Bear. And that's just one of the stories we tell. There are so many stories about bear, turtle, fox, chipmunk. We use those stories, the animals, the eagle from the flight of the birds, to tell our children the stories that we've learned that have been passed down to us. When we teach our children, we teach them through oral history, through our mouth, through the 5 senses. Because a blackboard teaching, you can write ABCs and all that. But when you explain what you're teaching and you talk to your children, they learn better. And everybody's got a little child in their heart, and everybody loves stories. And you know what? One story that I'll tell you that is a true story, and that's about beauty. When the sun rises and the sun sets, that's beauty, and that's free. When the bird flies over the water, that's beauty. Every morning when you wake up, that's a gift. That's given to you freely. When you hear the birds sing in the morning and you see the sunset at night, that's also beauty. If you open your eyes and you look around, you can see the beauty in everybody sitting here. Never take that for granted, because the Creator only creates beauty. And that's some of the stories I teach. And with my children, I learn to talk to them. Not down, not up, but right to them, so they can learn better. And now it's Raymond's turn.
Give a round of applause to Miss Cat. Very good story. So I spoke to the brother.
This is the songs that we would sing inside those wigwams while we're popping corn and shucking and doing the squash and the beans. This particular song comes from the northern part that they call the Iroquois people. And in the songs, it's called a calling song. You call everybody to start bringing all their baskets, loads of baskets, and all their kids. You know, a lot of native people believe in having big families because it takes a lot to grow a garden and you need help. So, this is what we do. Way oh hey yo ho yo ho. Way oh hey ya ho ya ho. Gani wachine, gani wachine, gani wachine, gani wachine. Way oh hey yahoo yahoo. Way oh hey yahoo yahoo. Ha cha. Gani wachine, 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 gani wachine. Way oh hey yahoo yahoo. Gani wachine, 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 gani wachine. Somebody enjoyed that. Look at that.
This song?
Yes.
So whenever we start drumming or end drumming, we always open with the prayer and close with the prayer. The reason that we're titled the Eastern Medicine Singers is because we believe that music is a form of medicine. A lot of times, especially in contemporary society, when we talk about medicine, that's like the pill that they give you or the shot that the doctor gives you. But that's usually in the last stages of whatever the sickness is or infirmity that you have. Most often that usually starts on the spiritual, on the inside. So if you're feeling bad, if you're depressed, if you're sad, if you're stressed out, that's a lot of times where diseases start to show themselves. So if you notice, whenever you sing, whenever you hear music that makes you happy, it lifts up your spirit and you start to feel better. And that's what the purpose of the music that we share. It's supposed to be medicine for the spirit and medicine for the soul, particularly coming from the East. So we call it ourselves the Eastern Medicine Singers because that's what the real purpose of our drum is and the music that we share. So we always open and close with a prayer, and this particular prayer song was shared with us by Julianne Strongwoman Jennings. She was a former professor who was here in the area. She did a lot of research and wrote a lot of stuff about the local history. And I believe she's over in Italy right now. So she moved over there.
Married now.
Yeah, you know, life goes on, but that's what the importance of these songs are, because even though she's not here, her spirit is, and the great work that she did. And she allowed us to sing this song, so we are going to sing it for you today. And with that said, Peach Kanash, we hope to see you all soon on another day. And once again, many thanks to our friends here at the Neutaconkanut Hill Conservancy. We always appreciate the opportunity to be a part of this festival. So, Tabane wuche akeke sekak. Tabane wuche nipi kwaze kwaznash. Tabane wuche merekwash ke sekak. Katana to botany, katana to botany. Hey, 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 aho. Thank you for the earth and sky. Thank you for the water and the rocks. Thank you for the trees and just for today. Great Spirit, I thank you. Great Spirit, I thank you. Hey, 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 aho. Thank you very much for your time today.
Got me. God bless you all.
See you next time.
Thank you for having us.
Everybody bring your own stick.